Do you like avocados like I do? Would you like a situation where you never lack for avocado in the market? Or would you, as a farmer, want to get the best value for your avocado? My team is going to take you through data driven farming innovation with Microsoft Fabric and AI. So, our problem statement being farmers in Kenya are facing challenges in predicting avocado production and market trends. How can we use Microsoft Fabric and Azure OpenAI to predict avocado sales production from 2025 to 2030, helping farmers optimize production, stabilize the market, and uncover growth opportunities? So, our solution is our project uses Microsoft Fabric and Azure OpenAI to analyze and predict avocado sales and production trends in Kenya. By integrating data from sales, weather, and market projection, the goal is to optimize production, target new markets, and provide actionable insights for sustainable growth for 2025 to 2020. How does Fabric and AI help avocado stakeholders? So Fabric provides an end-to-end solution that can help our farmers use existing data to welcome wiser and push production to another level. We start with data ingestion, and in our case, we got the data from a local file, event stream, a SQL server, and an external API. We had the medallion architecture for transformation, and we used the clean data for machine learning to get insights from Azure AI and visualizing the output in Power BI. So onto the data ingestion, we start with the event stream.
Event stream, you used you got live data, weather API data, and then it was transformed and stored in Bronze Lake House. The other way of ingesting data in Fabric is using a data flow where you get the data from a local file that is a CSV files. This data flow got a data flow from a CSV files. You can see the data, and then it transformed it placed the data in Bronze Lake House. The other ingestion that we used is the API, where we got a Google API that was getting a data stored in API, and then we could get that data and also stored in the Bronze Lake House. And lastly, we used a pipeline that was getting data from a SQL database, and from the SQL database we could get the data, and then we stored in the Bronze raw data. So for us, we used the four methods of ingesting data in Fabric. We did some initial process where we transformed data to Silver Lake House. The first one was a data flow that was taking monthly sales, and then monthly sales, and then transforming and taking it to a silver lake house after transformation. The second one was a data flow that was transforming weather data and also taking it to silver. So here in the diagram, you can be able to see several data transformation that was done before the data was transformed using a data flow and then ingested to our Silver Lake House. The third one was transformation we did using Notebook for the global market sales. The Notebook, you can be able to do transformation in Notebook in different ways using Python language and or PySpark language. So in this case, we used Data Data is you can be able to generate a code for you, and after you pick what you want to do in Data, for example, if you want to replace, you can replace duplicate, you can drop missing values, you just add those data in a notebook. The data is auto-generated, the code is auto-generated using a Data, and then you can be able now to run the code, and then you get clean data, and then you store in your global I stored the data in the lakehouse. The last data transformation we did was also using a notebook for the growing condition data in Kenya. So we did several transformation here using the notebook, using Python, and then we saved data in Silver Lakehouse. And that is how we did data transformation. And then every data that we did transformation was stored in the in the silver lake house, and from here now we shall move the data to golden layer reporting and machine learning services and also AI. We took our data to golden layer. In golden layer now we connected our data to a semantic model led to in order to create the report. So that semantic model had several data sets. You can see here we had several tables that were in the semantic model, and also the model contains several items like calculation groups, measures, and relationship. And the semantic model is the one that connects data to our data models, our data tables, and so that you can link this semantic model and create a report. And also, I used a newly feature in Fabric called semantic link to be able to do our semantic model performance review, and you can be able to see the report that are taking long and also the measures that are taking a lot of time, so that you can go and see whether you can be able to go and make sure that your reporting is running smoothly. And from our semantic model, now we connected to create the report.
Now from that, employ Azure AI to get more insights from our data. So when we go to the machine learning, we're going to use now the table that we have in our Lakehouse Gold. We load that table and use that data to train our AI model. So in this case, we trained a linear regression model since we converted all our entries into numeric values. And then now with our model, we can now be able to predict. Our table has data from 2019 to 2024, and based on of that data, we can predict from 2025 to 2030. And as you can see, this is the prediction for all the months from January to December, the expected price, and the production volume that has been predicted. So we get to store this table back to our Gold Lake House, and then use that data for Azure AI. So what you do with Azure AI, we get to we get to import the request, we get to import to call the OpenAI endpoint and the key, which is in a step up here. And then from there, we now call our table, the one that has the machine learning predicted production. And then from that, we ground our AI with the instructions. So in this case, we've told our Azure AI that it's our assistant that writes short business insights. And then now we get to query our data. So we've told it to, for each row, based on the information we have, give us an insight. So for example, you can see there's a projected increase in avocado production for 2029, which indicates a growing market opportunity. And we have this showcased more in the Power BI report.
This is the visualization of our predictions, including the AI insight. At the top here, you can see this is a global market. You can be able to see the predicted global market size and the predicted demand growth by 2030. And also in local market, you can be able to see the current productions. And also we can be able to see like the future production by 2030. In addition to that, here we have at the bottom right, we have a map that can be able to see different areas where avocado is grown, and we can be able to leverage this data and to be able to make sure that you utilize the the areas where we can, so that we can have a global position as market leader in 2030. And also we have AI insight using Azure. We are able to generate AI insight. You can be able to read the insight, and you don't have to read the report, but using the insight, you can be able to read it and understand how the market and the future of avocado is in Kenya. So basically, our project was aiming at leveraging Microsoft Fabric and Azure OpenAI to provide a data-driven intelligence for Kenya avocado industry. By using this predictive insight, we can assist in scaling avocado production, improving market share, and position Kenya as a leader in global avocado market by 2030. Thank you.